My name is Roy Cook. I'm the owner of Saddlescombe Organic Vineyard near Hastings. I planted this vineyard in 1979, which makes it the oldest organic vineyard in the UK. We've developed over these many years from 1¼ acres to 16 acres. Now, if you go back in the history for English wine, it was actually the Romans that introduced the vine to Britain, and there were vineyards flourishing right up until the Middle Ages, and then it's believed that it was due to Henry VIII's dissolution of the monasteries which caused the start of the decline of English vineyards, because in those days a lot of the vineyards were cared for by the monks, and so when he did away with the monasteries, unfortunately he did away with the vineyards as well. This is a dark red wine, and most English red wine that's been produced up until now is more like a rosé wine, but this variety, the Regent, produces a really dark red wine which is acceptable in wine circles as a proper red wine. In fact, most people, when they try this blind, they think it comes from a hot country like Australia or southern France. The good thing about this variety as well, apart from the wine quality, is that it's disease resistant. So we won't have to even spray it with copper, which is what we have to spray normally under the organic regime to suppress mildews. This variety is mildew resistant. The secret to soil fertility is right here, green manure. Here you've got various crops selected for their beneficial effect on the soil. We've got winter rye, and what that does is it has a mass of fibrous roots, and that helps to break up the soil. We've also got fodder radish, and that produces a big bulbous root which, when it's chopped up and rotted down, produces humus, which is a plant food for the vines. And there's also winter vetch in amongst here, and they fix nitrogen out of the air and make it available to plants. This is instead of using chemical fertilisers out of the bag, and so the care of the young vine involves keeping the weeds free, which we're doing here with black plastic, and also keeping the rabbits from attacking the trunks when they grow. Okay, well, we're here at Bodium, and it's from this vineyard that we make our sparkling wines. Cuvée Bodium Brut, and the rosé is called Pinot Noir Brut. And so if you come down here, we've got 4 rows of Pinot Noir just under here. And here, under here, it looks completely different. All we've got is grapevines and grapevines and grapevines, and the occasional rabbit if you're not careful. But with it, here's Brian, the vineyard manager here. They're just finishing off picking the Pinot Noir, but they've saved us just a few to pick in a minute. We'll show you how it goes. Mind the rabbit holes. Oh, there's one there. The stalks are removed and the berries get squashed, and then it's fermented like that on the pulp for a few days to make the juice turn red. There we go. It's alright, it's not a cannon from the chateau. Cheers.